So what do you do on a bright, sunny Florida morning? You ride. What do you see when you go riding up the coast?
What do I see? The ocean, the birds. I'm always looking for the alligators, which I haven't seen yet. I've heard them, but I haven't actually seen one.
Welcome to the St. Augustine Alligator Farm. Our trained lecturers will reveal little-known and fascinating facts about Florida's state reptile.
You know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
No, I don't. Here, we're gonna tell you
Crocodiles
exactly
do not resist in cold weather as well as alligators. They both don't, so it says here.
Right.
The distinguished features of crocodiles include a narrow jawline in which the fourth tooth in the lower jaw fits into a groove in the upper jaw.
Anybody ever ask you the difference, you'll know now.
You will too.
You probably already know.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you did. You probably asked that question 200 times.
The difference between an alligator and a crocodile is basically the shape of the snout. That's the main way you can tell an alligator from a crocodile. The alligators have a broad, wide snout, and the crocodiles tend to have a pointed, more narrow snout.
Oh, I see where you mean.
Yeah, right there, like little blow holes. The kids, we're sort of just here just for the kids, and we're going to Disney after this. Yeah, that's right. We're sort of skipping the party this trip, in other words. It's winter up home, and everybody needs a break from winter, you know?
I'm working.
I mean, I have dreams that we're riding the bikes, you know, at night in the middle of the winter time, and we know we got to get out and get riding.
Yeah, I had a clown like that home, and
You had a what?
I got statues of clowns.
Ah.
I'm a clown, so
No, I've got it.
and I had this identical statue. It's called Melody Emotion.
Okay.
It's a musical clown, and I bought it to the guy. I told him I wanted my. He made it just like it.
Last September, St. Augustine celebrated its 429th birthday. So it's really the oldest continuously settled community in the entire U.S. It has a lot of character, a lot of historical attractions. The Castillo de San Marcos is the oldest masonry fort in the U.S., having been completed all the way back in the year 1695. Now, looking back in history, the Spanish came in here in the 16th century in the year 1565, and they didn't leave until 1821. The initial mission was sort of a multi-objective, if you will, and I think the premier objective was to Christianize the Indians that inhabited here all the way up the coast. They indeed Christianized over 30,000 Indians who were living here way before the Spanish ever landed. So St. Augustine became the capital of evangelization for most of the seacoast all the way up to almost to Virginia today.
We were the ones to carry the light to the world. The rainbow beacon, born to shine like a star.
As we move along into the 1800s, the main economy here, by the way, was sick Yankees and oranges. The sick Yankees came here from the north, mostly having pleurisy, tuberculosis, diseases of the lung, if you will, and spent the winter here in small rooming houses. And I think Mr. Flagler perhaps saw a lot of potential in that for his big hotel. Over time, he extended his railroad all the way down the coast here to Key West. So this was the start of the Henry Flagler Florida Empire here in St. Augustine.
With all the fancy windows. When he called the spot of the hotel, he made a big boo-boo. He had poured concrete around all the plumbing. About that time.